in just about 6 months, Kate Middleton has firmly become a fashion icon around the world. There was much attention here in the UK before the engagement, but now we are all focused on her. Everything from that iconic blue Issa dress to a ruffled Burberry trench coat has plenty of people running out to the stores to copy her style. So what makes her an instant hit? Joining us now is Paula Reed. She's style director for Grazia magazine here. Great to have you with us.
Good morning.
It's incredible the attention that has been focused on her fashion, especially since the engagement. What makes her such a hit?
I think obviously we've been waiting for this for ages. We hadn't even realised how much anticipation had bottled up inside. She's very girl next door pretty. She's not iconically beautiful in the way that we kind of describe catwalk beauty. She's not supermodel beautiful, but she's got a very approachable beauty, and I think that's something that really appeals to the British public and clearly the global public, because she's really connected with everybody.
Yeah, she certainly has. At one point, I want to make sure I get this correct, she's been referred to as the Princess of High Street because of some of the choices that she makes, some of which are probably more affordable than some would imagine. Others are not. Is she helping to reset what is being sold?
Do you know what? I think that choice that she makes is so fantastically modern, because the economic times have changed for everybody, and so the days when women fill their wardrobe only with designer clothes are long gone, and most women now are actually shopping across the board in terms of affordability and investment pieces. And in fact, she's not far behind your very own Michelle Obama, who inspired lots of us with her choices of new designers, established designers, and high street. J. Crew in America would be the equivalent of our high street.
Right, so it's an interesting mix there. Based on everything that you've seen of what she's worn, and we are all so focused on her every time she steps out, do you have any thoughts on the style of wedding dress she may go for?
Okay, well, that has got to be dictated by the location, doesn't it? Because it's Westminster Abbey, it's got to be cathedral grand. So you can't really turn up in a little column dress and hope that that's going to cut it, because it really isn't.
Can you wear a strapless dress?
Do you know what? She is not curtailed by any kind of rules in that regard, and we've consulted a lot of the constitutional experts. If she was being crowned queen, there would be a lot of rules and regulations that govern whether it was strapless or not. What she will be curtailed by is the fact that she is the future wife of the future monarch of England. So she'll probably choose to wear something that's quite modest. She could go strapless if she wanted to. I very much doubt it.
What do you think the chances are she'll have more than one dress? Perhaps one for the wedding, one for the reception, or receptions? Because there are, you know...
Oh, for sure. Bring on the wardrobe. We can't wait. She will definitely have a dress for the day.
Okay.
And I would say that she will definitely have a dress for the evening.
But perhaps in between?
There may even be something in between. Why not? I would advise her.
There is so much speculation as to who may be behind the dress, the wedding dress.
Yeah.
And there have been a lot of rumors that it may be Sarah Burton from Alexander McQueen. Alexander McQueen, I mean, talk about a label that is very fashion forward, not at all conservative, not at all what one would think of for Westminster Abbey. Could you see this really be what's really being the person that's behind her dress?
Yeah, because my goodness, if anybody could do cathedral grand, Alexander McQueen could deliver cathedral grand. I mean, he is 3 times British Fashion Designer of the Year, an internationally fated designer. He was the creative director at Givenchy. He took his own house to huge international success before his tragic suicide last year. But he's been replaced by Sarah Burton, who started with him as an intern and really built her entire career at his right hand. And of course they do some very fashion-forward things, and you can look at what's on the runway and that can seem quite...
Over the top?
Scary even to some people. You know, I've had some people use the frightened word. But actually, when working with a private client, which Kate Middleton will be, they would be very careful to tailor it particularly to her needs, and they're more than capable.
Oh, we can't wait to see what that dress is. I know we're not alone. Do you think that she'll ever have the same kind of iconic status in terms of style as who would have been her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana?
That's entirely possible. I think they're trying to manage people's expectations. I think they want to be... They're learning the lessons that they, you know, obviously took from Diana, who had not always a comfortable relationship with the press, but certainly Kate Middleton has got fantastic genetic blueprint. I mean, she's got an amazing body, she's got beautiful legs, she's got incredible hair, she's got a really open and fresh face. So all of the raw materials are there. I can't see why not.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing what happens on the day. Paula Reed, great to have you with us. Thanks again.
My pleasure.